Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet an elephant. So we're going to start with a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around the fingers. When you flip it, there will be two lines. We're going to slide the hook under the first line, then hook into the second one. Then we're going to make a chain, and that is a magic ring. Next, we're going to make a single crochet. To make a single crochet, we're going to insert the hook into the ring, yarn over and pull the yarn out, yarn over again and pull the yarn through the loops. That is a single crochet. Since we need to make 6 single crochet for the first round, we're going to make 5 more. Once you have 6 single crochet, you can pull the yarn to close the ring, and we can continue to the second round. For the second round, we're going to make increase, and for increase we have to make 2 single crochet in one stitch. So we're going to start with a single crochet first, then still on the same stitch we're going to make another single crochet, that's an increase, and for this round we're going to make increase for every single stitch. Continue to round 3. We're going to start with a single crochet, then on the next stitch we're going to make an increase, and that's the pattern for this round, a single crochet and an increase. We're going to follow this pattern until we reach the end of the round. Continue to round 4. We're going to start with 2 single crochet, then after making 2 single crochet we're going to make increase on the next stitch, and that is the pattern for this round, 2 single crochet and an increase. We're going to follow this pattern until we reach the end of the round. For round 5, we're going to start with 7 single crochet, then on the next stitch we are going to make a bubble stitch, and to make a bubble stitch we're going to wrap the yarn around the hook, insert it into the stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn out, yarn over again and pull the yarn through the first and the second loops. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. We're going to repeat the same step. Wrap the yarn around the hook, insert it into the stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn out, yarn over and pull it through the first and the second loops, and now we have 3 loops on the hook. We're going to repeat the same step until we have 5 loops on the hook. Once you have 5 loops on the hook, we're going to yarn over and pull the yarn through all the loops. There is a bubble stitch. We're going to continue with 6 single crochet. Then we're going to make another bubble stitch. After that, we're going to make 9 single crochet. And then for round 6 until round 9, we're going to make a single crochet for the whole round. We're going to continue to round 10. We're going to start with 2 single crochet first. And we're going to make a decrease next. So we're going to insert the hook into the front loop of the stitch and also the front loop of the next stitch as well. Yarn over and pull the yarn out. Yarn over and pull the yarn through all the loops. There is a decrease. And for this round, we're going to follow the pattern of 2 single crochet and a decrease. And we're going to make it until we reach the end of the round. Continue to round 11. We're going to start with 6 single crochet. And we're going to make a bubble stitch next. Continue with 5 single crochet. Then we're going to make another bubble stitch on the next stitch. And we're going to continue with 5 single crochet. is going to look like this so far, and next we are going to insert the stuffing. Then for round 12 we are going to start with a single crochet, and we are going to make an increase next. And that is the pattern for this round, a single crochet and an increase. We're going to follow this pattern until we reach the end of the round. For round 13, we are going to start with 7 single crochet. Then we're going to make a decrease next. And that's the pattern for this round, 7 single crochet and a decrease. We're going to follow this pattern until we reach the end of the round. Continue to the next round. For round 14 until round 16, we're going to make a single crochet for the whole round. If you are using safety eyes, you can insert the eyes now. I'm placing it between round 13 and round 14 for single crochet apart. Then for round 17, we're going to start with 2 single crochet. Next, we're going to make a decrease. And that's the pattern of this round, 2 single crochet and a decrease. We're going to repeat this pattern until we reach the end of the round. We're going to insert the stuffing. Then for round 18, we're going to start with a single crochet. And we are going to make a decrease next. And that's the pattern for this round, a single crochet and a decrease. We're going to follow this pattern until we reach the end of the round. Moving on to the last round, which is round 19. For this round, we're going to make decrease for the whole round. Once you're done, you can cut the yarn and weave in the end. Next we're going to make the trunk, and we are going to start with another magic ring. Then we're going to make 4 single crochet. Then for the second round, we're going to make a single crochet for every single stitch. Then for round 3, we are going to start with a single crochet. Then we're going to make an increase on the next stitch. And we're going to repeat this pattern one more time. So we're going to make a single crochet. Then continue with increase on the next stitch. For round 4 and round 5, we're going to make a single crochet for every single stitch. Once you're done, you can cut the yarn, but leave a long tail for sewing. Next, to make the ears, we're going to start with a magic ring and 6 single crochet. And then for the second round, we're going to start with a single crochet. Then we're going to make an increase on the next stitch. And we're just going to repeat this pattern 2 more times or until we reach the end of the round. Then for round 3, we are going to start with 2 single crochet. Continue with increase on the next stitch. And we're just going to repeat this pattern 2 more times or until we reach the end of the round. Once you're done, you can cut the yarn, but we're going to leave a long tail for sewing. And we are going to make 2 pieces. As I said before, we're going to place the eyes on between round 13 and round 14 for single crochet apart. Then we're going to sew the nose on between the eyes. And for the ears, we're going to place them on between round 14 and round 17. And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this video on the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!